For the reference of judges, opening speaker for ESCF will be Akansha Bhatia, followed by the rebuttal speaker R.K. Rao, and the closing speaker is Kritika Narayan. For Kanoo Toastmasters, the opening speaker is Manoj Nair, followed by the rebuttal speaker Peter Krasta, and the closing speaker being Sandhya Subramanian. So with the permission of the Chief Judge, if we can start the debate, let's have the opening speaker for ESCF Toastmaster, Akansha, to come up on stage.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We are here to support the motion that the advancement of technology will kill the job market. For over 3 million years, humans have developed technologies to make our lives easier. However, with every new invention, there comes a cost. Advancement in technologies such as AI, which stands for Artificial Intelligence, comes with the cost of unemployment. An example of this is the IBM Watson, an AI platform for businesses. It has made 50,000 lawyers lose their jobs in the United States only. After that, they created Ross, the world's first artificial intelligence attorney, that landed a position at the New York law firm Baker & Halston. After a few decades, there won't be any human lawyers because Ross would have been manufactured into mass quantities. Businesses would prefer Ross over any other human lawyer because he's physically and mentally stronger than us. They can work 24/7 and not need a break or holidays. AI technology like Ross can also do cognitive thinking, like critical thinking and problem solving. The worst part is, they can do it better than us, as their cognitive thinking is more efficient and faster than ours. Ladies and gentlemen, can you see where we're heading towards? Cognitive thinking, one of the human values which we thought cannot be replaced, is being replaced by a robot. Someone who has a skilled job as a lawyer is not safe. My dear opponents, what makes you think you'll be safe? It is in human nature to explore, develop, and grow. We must continue to move forward to survive. However, we must be careful. To what are we moving forward towards? A world that is dominated by AI? The problem is, technology won't help us. It will replace us. The Japanese company SoftBank opened a cell phone store in Tokyo and staffed it entirely with sales associate named Pepper. This talking bot can supposedly identify joy, sadness, anger, and surprise, and determine whether a person is in a good or bad mood. The engineers of Pepper made him an ideal personal sales assistant. There are more than 10,000 Peppers now working at SoftBank stores. That means more than 10,000 people lost their job to a robot. Professor Stephen Hawking, one of the most renowned scientists, claimed that technology progress, while perhaps intended for human betterment, might lead to a new kind of threat because of the law of accelerating terms. This law states, the fundamental measures of information technology follow exponential growth of computing power. To put it in simpler form, we will reach a point where computers can rival and exceed human intelligence. I think we've already reached that point. 47% of jobs in the US could be computerized in the next 10 years, according to an Oxford study. Every 100 jobs lost in America, 85% of these jobs are actually attributed to technological change, as quoted by the Financial Times. My dear opponents, while you are sitting here and debating, do you even realize how many jobs are lost because of technology? In finance, 18%. In hospitality and airlines, around 32%. In legal, around 39%. In manufacture, around 45%. And in banking sector, around 65%.
So the minute we talk about advancement in technology, some people like to think of robots everywhere, working in factories, performing surgeries in hospitals, policing the streets, and human beings hold up somewhere struggling for basic survival, plotting revenge against these evil robots. That is not advancement in technology. That is a Hollywood science fiction movie. So what is advancement in technology? It is simply to use machines and computers to create better products and services in lesser time using fewer hands. It's as simple as that. But the problem is that some people assume that companies do this to only boost their profits and kill jobs. That is not true. The aim is to do more, to innovate further, and to create more work that utilize human skills better. It's a continuous cycle. Let me explain with a few examples. Number one, the construction boom in Dubai. Till about 20 years ago, construction in Dubai happened in a relatively traditional manner. Then came the CNC machines, but they did not kill jobs. Instead, they focused on high-quality mass production in certain areas of construction, thereby freeing up skilled labor to focus on more complex areas. The Burj Khalifa, the Mall of the Emirates ski dome, the Ferrari World Yas Island, none of these would have been possible without this arrangement. And we all know for a fact that the job market was at its peak during the construction boom despite heavy machine involvement. Example number two, ATMs. When the ATMs were introduced back in the 1970s, people assumed that bank tellers would be completely out of jobs, but that was not the case. With the non-productive task of handling cash taken care of, tellers moved on to more productive areas like handling customer complaints, customer relationship management, promoting investment products. A whole new line in banking was thus born. The number of tellers doubled from 250,000 to 500,000 in the US alone since then. Example number three, the personal computer. Wherever the personal computer was introduced, people feared that this machine that was capable of super fast computations, accounting, designing, word processing, would literally kill jobs and create massive amounts of unemployment. But we all know how that turned out. We literally live in a world of digitization and social media. These fields have created millions of jobs worldwide, and their potential still knows no bounds. This is a fairly simple topic. At any given point of time, we have more technology than we did the day before. And yet, employment rates have only increased in the last 100 years. It's just that the media finds it easier to sell fear and say things like, the robots are going to eat away your jobs. As Toastmaster from TGIS said, rubbish. I'll give you stats to support that. Deloitte UK has confirmed that while automation has gotten rid of 800,000 jobs, it has created 3.5 million new ones. Think about it yourself. Where do you spend your money today? Smartphones, retail, multiplexes, travel and tourism. None of these industries existed 100 years ago. All of them were possible because of advancement in technology. The minds and hands that were freed up from non-productive, easily automatable tasks went on to create more opportunities and more jobs. This has always happened, it is still happening, and it will continue to happen. Advancement in the field of technology can never kill the job market.
Let's now hear the rebuttal speaker from Kanoo Toastmaster Peter Krasta.
A very warm good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, the Luddites in the house, and my worthy opponents. My worthy opponent was awesome, young, and fantastic. But I beg to disagree with what was said. My worthy opponent spoke on unemployment, spoke on